What's up everybody? Welcome back to Looks with Ariel. Today we're going to do another video in the James Charles palette versatility series. I have just a regular old black tank top on today, so there's a lot you can do with this outfit. You can go really wild and crazy and do bright colors. You can also go a little bit more soft and sultry kind of vibe. But I have not used the yellow looks, the yellow in this palette, or mainly this green really. So yeah, I'm excited to go ahead and actually maybe give this a try. I think I'm going to try to go for these three kind of colors right here. And let's see, what are the names of those colors before I mess that up. Alright, so this color here is B, this is Social Blade, and this color is Daddy. So I think it'll be kind of fun to go in with those colors. Again, I haven't really used them before, so it'll be interesting to see how they perform. So yeah, without further ado, let's get to it. So I'm going to start out today with, once again, the Fenty Beauty Mattifying Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. I really have been liking this a lot. Again, like I mentioned in the last video, it is very much like a sunscreen kind of vibe, so we're just going to go ahead and do that today. So I haven't been getting a lot of views in these videos, so that's totally okay. But if you do come across them, have any questions or comments for me on what you'd like me to do, or, you know, questions about, you know, what brush I'm using or why I buff out my contour or any of that stuff, you know, if you want to go ahead and put those down there, I'll kind of give you a little bit more of a description as to why I do those things. But mainly, like I said before, my other videos, this is more for, I guess, me, really. So yeah. Alright. And once again, we're going in with the Pro Filter, or Fenty Beauty Pro Filter foundation. We're going to dot ourselves up here. And every day it's kind of different. I don't know if you guys noticed last video, I did 3 dots, 3 dots, 2 dots. Looks like today I'm doing 3 dots, 3 dots, 4 dots. It's always a different routine, guys, you know? Keeps it fun and fresh, even though I use the same products constantly. But that keeps it fun and cool. Alright, so I just cleaned my brushes this morning. I think they're pretty dry here. I don't know if you guys have seen those cool brush cleaner things. You can get them on Amazon. So you basically just like stick your brush in this little tube. The tube goes onto this little device. You just put the device over a little bucket of water. Put some brush cleaner in there as well. And you just spin, spin, spin. And then when you dry it, you can take it out of the water and spin, 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 and it should dry it up pretty good. But with this brush, it's really hard just because this end, there's nowhere for me to really put this in and make sure that it will stay in the little suction cup things. So I kind of just have to go old school with it and, you know, do it in under the sink, under the faucet, or whatever. So, seems pretty dry though. It smells like the brush cleaner, so that's nice to know that it's nice and clean. It doesn't smell like mildewy or anything. Let's get this all spread everywhere here. Looking good. And the reason why I have this like tank top on today is because it's just so hot outside. Like, it's 80 something degrees, but it's 80 something degrees in August in Chicago. And so if you know anything about Chicago, or just the Midwest in general, and you live by, or you've been by the lake or whatever, you know that like 80 degrees in August is like 100 degrees in freaking, you know, Phoenix. Like, it's just, it's so death hot. And I would argue that it's probably worse than like Arizona or California because of the humidity levels. It's just horrible. I mean, that's why my hair looks like this today. Like, it's just, it's so hot, my hair absorbs all the humidity, and it's crazy because I tell my boyfriend all the time, like, I can feel when it's humid outside because, one, I can smell it, and two, like, there's so much moisture in my hair that it's just undeniable that it's humid outside. And it's funny because he's from California, so he likes the he likes the dry heat from California, but he loves like the cold winter spring vibe that we have going on here, which I think he's crazy. I prefer to live in California. Not that I don't love Chicago. I mean, my whole family's here. If I never move, I wouldn't complain. But, you know, I don't like the winters here. They're kind of crazy and kind of suck. And also, it's just like cold here for a majority of the year. So, even though the summers suck here, it's still a nice break from that, like, basically 8 months worth of disgustingness outside. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention Sephora Concealer yet again. I'm going in with this sponge. It's from Target. I think it's like Sonia something. If I can find it, I'll link it. I just like these sponges. They're cheaper than the beauty blenders, and they work just as good. So these are really nice. And like I mentioned in my first video, sometimes I like to use brushes, sometimes I like to use sponges. Today is just a sponge day for me. So, alright, I think we're pretty well concealed here. So let's go ahead and get on that translucent powder. And once again, it's the KVD translucent powder. Okay. So I guess today we're kind of going for a Slytherin look, but not with the Slytherin palette. So it'll be interesting to see how that turns out. So, and I don't know about you guys, but like whenever I clean my brushes, there's still some coloring on there. So like I did a purple look the other day. I didn't film this one. And the purple's still on there, but we'll live. Alright, so once again, I'm going to go ahead and use that mirror from the James Charles Mini palette here, just because it's a little bit easier for me to see than in the camera. So we're going to go ahead and dip into that color. I already forgot it, guys. This is horrible. Let's see. Daddy. I thought it was Daddy, but I didn't want to say it wrong. Alright, so we're going to dip into that color. We're going to use like a blending brush. And we're just going to go out on the outside here. And I noticed, you know, lately I've been going back and forth with like the order of the eyeshadow looks. So there are some times where I'll start on the inner corner, and there are some times where I'll start on the outer corner. You know, I can change my mind, guys. I can do whatever I want. And I think today I'm going to start off with one eye and then just do the other eye off camera, and then I'll just pop up with both eyes done. So don't freak out if you see one done and then you're like, why didn't I do the other one? But it's done. It'll be off camera, just to save some time. Because who wants to sit here and watch me do two? I realized that after I edited the last video, I was like, I just did 2 eyes on camera at one time. That's probably very boring. Alright, so we got that blended out pretty nice. Kind of like how that's looking. Going for that little dramatic look, so that's always nice. Alright. Then let's see, what brush do I want to use? Maybe I'll go with this packing brush, I think it's called. Again, I don't know my stuff here, I just kind of use what I can on the moment. And again, this has like pink coloring on it, and before it was yellow, so it just kind of changes up every now and again. This is a clean brush, guys. It's a clean brush. So we're going to go in with that light green shade, and that one is called Social Blade. And we're just going to kind of pack that light green next to the darker green. I'm going to spread it out pretty far across the eyelid here. We're going to start like just where the edge of that darker shade ends, and then pick it up and go almost basically to the inner corner. Just because I like that yellow, but I feel like that's a lot of yellow. So I don't want to use too much of it. Anyway, I wish you guys could smell my place right now. I just cleaned up my apartment, and the candles are from Bath & Body Works, and it is a white chocolate caramel. and it is an amazing scent. I love it. I don't know about you guys, but I tend to like the more like chocolatey, like creamy kind of scents. I really like that for some reason. I'm just gonna move this table back a little bit here because my leg is getting numb, which never happens, but oh well. Alright, so now with the inner corner here, I'm going to go in with the smaller Morphe brush. Again, not numbered. I'm so sorry about that. Little secret though, I did go and buy Morphe brushes the other day, so those should be here next week. So hopefully by the time I film my next video, I should have all new brushes and they should be numbered, so that'll be a nice little treat. Alright, so now we're going to go in with the color B. Okay, so now we're going to go in with that color B in the inner corner here. I'm just going to go ahead and blend that right in to the color Social Blade. Let's see, do I want to be dramatic today and bring that color all the way up? I think I do. I kind of like that look of just drama of bringing that color up as much as you can. I'm doing it a lot lately, and I kind of just like how that looks. I think it makes your eye look a little bit bigger, like you have a lot more like lid space. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. Blend that into that green a little bit here. Alright. I think that looks pretty nice. So now, once again, we're going to go ahead and do the under eye color here. And bring that yellow all the way over as much as we can. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and dip back into Social Blade and bring that right next to that yellow color B. And just blend that in there. Yeah, we're going to bring that as much as we can. Basically almost to like the edge of your eye because you already have that darker color on the outer corner. So you don't really need to bring that darker color down so much just because, or at least I don't like to, just because then it just looks like you have a lot of darkness on the outer edge of your eye. And that just kind of makes it look like you kind of like got punched in the face, which no one really likes that. So we're going to go in with that darker color Daddy. And we're just going to bring that darker color down just ever so slightly into that very edge of your eye. Okay. I think that looks kind of nice. Maybe I just need to darken that darker color up a little bit more, just for a little bit more impact. And I will say the other day, guys, when I did that dark blue smoky eye look, for some reason, the darker blue on the outer edge here kind of disappeared halfway throughout the day. Maybe it was because I forgot to set my face. But I forgot to mention that too, is that like after the end of these videos, I do set my face. I just don't think it's worth to do on camera. I just don't see the point. So I probably just forgot to set my face the other day. Actually, no, I did forget to set my face the other day. And so maybe it just kind of melted off as makeup tends to do. Especially after hours of wear. I mean, I took my makeup off that day, I want to say at like 11. So it kind of had been on since basically 10 o'clock that morning until 11 o'clock at night. So it was on for basically 12 hours. But by the end of the day, it kind of had just melted off a little. Okay. Alright, so I think we darkened that up enough. We got a nice bit of color in there. Maybe just a little bit more yellow in there. Just punch that vibrancy up a little bit. I like that yellow color. I mean, it is more of like a lemon color, not so much of like a neon color. I do like neon colors better. I have another Morphe palette, the one with Sweetie, and I love that one because it has such bright colors. But I don't mind this one. I think it's nice for like fall kind of vibes. I think it's kind of cool. Alright, Now I do think that maybe this one needs a punch of like shimmer. So let's see, maybe I'll go in with a little bit of gold and just kind of tuck that in right into the very inner corner of my eye. So let's see, we have a really nice gold shade here, and that one is called So Good. So we're just going to go ahead and dip into that, and I'm just using, again, another Morphe brush, not numbered. That should change next week. And we're just going to dip into that corner right there a little bit, and just kind of put a little bit of shimmer on there. Get a nice little look. I don't know if you guys can see that nice little shimmer look. I think it looks kind of cool. It kind of makes it go from like a little bit bland to a really nice shimmer punch in the corner there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do my other eye off camera, and then I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back, guys. Got both eyes done here. I know I should have fast forwarded through the eyeliner thing, but I think I kind of like this little series of let's see if I can get the eyeliner right, so we're going to have to try this again today. Last time it wasn't so bad, let's see if we can get it done good this time. So let's find a good spot right here. Alright, that one's not so bad. Let's try the last one here. Alright, let's kind of remember where I put that right there. Okay, do the same thing on the left side. Not horrible. Try to fill these in. Okay, I think we got both eyelashes, or things of eyeliner on here. Let's go ahead and try to fill in those brows now. So again, we're just going to go in with that other brow brush, maybe just with a little spoolie on the edge there, just because it really spreads out the eyebrows really nice. And then we're going to go into the Anastasia Brow Pomade in the shade Ebony. I'm going with the Anastasia brush. I'm going to go ahead and try to fill in these brows here. Nice and dark and bushy. Just how I like them. I don't know why I'm not talking so much today, guys. Normally I'm just chatting away, but for some reason today, I'm not feeling it. Ooh, that one's really dark. So, let's try to use the spoolie. Try to lighten that up a little bit. And I feel like it works really nice if you just use this spoolie and just spread out the pomade a little bit, because then it spreads out the darkness. And I feel like even that right there helps it a lot. But because this one is so dark on the left here, let's go in with a little bit more pomade on the right, just to make it match a little bit more. And a little darker than I would normally go for, but not too bad. Got the brows done. They're all looking nice. And let's try to go in with that QR mascara. And I'm spelling it out rather than saying it because I feel like I keep saying it wrong. So we're just going to spell things here on this channel. Nice little makeup and spell situation going on. Okay, I think that looks kind of nice. Nice long eyelashes. Make sure you get those under lashes down here. When I say under lashes, they're bottom lashes. I don't know what I'm thinking, guys. I'm kind of out of it today. I've already cleaned my apartment. I'm technically still working. And so my mind is other places. But that's okay. Alright. Got those lashes looking good. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and take the highlight contour brush and just whoosh, get that powder off your face. Alright. A little bit on the forehead there. Really good. Alright. Alright, now let's go ahead and contour. So, you guessed it, we're going to go in with the KVD Shade and Light Mini palette here. I'm going to dip into that shade Sombre and just go ahead and carve out the cheeks now. A little harsher of a line than I would normally go for. But, as I mentioned, I cleaned my brushes earlier this morning. This one's kind of still a little wet. But again, I can't really use that little tool thing to clean them properly like I would my eyebrow brushes. No, my eyeshadow brush. What's wrong with me? Okay. So I have to, again, use like the standard old method of washing them off in the sink. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and do that again. And guess what, guys? I also ordered more contour brushes, or I guess another one, so that I can carve out my nose a little bit better too. More people's having a sale this week, so I got a nice eyeshadow kit and some nice highlight, like one nice highlighting brush for like the tip of my nose, and a nice like sharp edge contour brush for my nose too. So that'll look really nice, I think. Whenever I can get those, and go ahead and give them a try, I think it's going to be really cool. And we're going to buff that out, so I know it looks kind of gross and crazy right now, but we'll buff it out, it'll look good, no worries there. Alright, we're done with the contour now. We're going to go ahead and use that Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer here. Look at how nice that looks. Nice little clean brush. I'm going to end a little bit dirty, let's say. I literally just like touched it before I showed you guys. So that up there. I'm going to use that James Charles mirror here because I can see myself better in the mirror than I can in the camera. There's some stuff I can see myself better in the camera, but I think it's also good to get a nice like up close view of yourself too. Just like I mentioned the other day, camera shows sometimes not so good images. But the mirror shows a little bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and darken off this contour up a little bit. Make sure it's nice. Okay. Now, we're going to use that face brush that I used last week on that first video I posted just to blend this out. It's not so much of a harsh line. And see, I mean, it's still kind of harsh, which is what you kind of want when you do the contour because you want to define your face a little bit. This is my you guys. But it doesn't make it look so harsh on your face. I think I need to brush that, or blend that out, but we're going to, just so that we can say we have everything all even looking. Is that my last look? Oh, that's pretty nice. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and blend out the nose contour a little bit here. Yeah, my nose is super sensitive. Some days are better than others, which is really weird, but, you know, I guess that's surgery and healing. So, okay. I think that looks pretty nice. Now we're going to go ahead and highlight. And I really like that shade Face, guys. It looks really nice. I like that shade Face in the James Charles palette. So once again, we're going to go ahead and contour, or highlight with that, rather. Make that look really nice. And then we're going to go down the bridge of the nose here. And then just go ahead and do the very tip of the nose. And then a little bit in the nape of the lips there. Alright. Now for lipstick, once again, we're going to go ahead and use that KKW Cream Lipstick in the Nude Series, shade number 5. Go ahead and apply that. It feels on so nice. Like, it's just a really nice texture and feeling. And a little bit more than I bargained for on the color here. So I'm going to clean that up a little bit. Okay. I think that looks pretty nice, guys. Yeah, I think this is the look for today. I'll go ahead and post a photo immediately after so you can get a close-up of how it looks. Alright guys, I think we're going to go ahead and add this one to the James Charles Palette Versatility playlist on my channel here. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe if you like what I've been doing. I look forward to doing more looks for you guys in the future. Alright, have a great one. Bye!